friends, welcome back to my channel. In the past we create these 3 cards with the watercolor, and the first will show you all the colors what I use as well as the paper. By the way, I'll tell you that I'm using Winsor & Newton watercolors as well as I'm using the Canson watercolor paper. This one is the cold press. If you get a hot press, that will also give a different and nice effect. And let's jump into the third card in this series. Let me know if you're liking the series or not, and if you like these kind of stuff, I'm gonna make more stuff like this. So I just folded the paper and cut one heart shape which is kind of match. Here you can see the details in my first video in this series, and then I'm just adding this line all over the round kind of to get an idea that where the heart shape is. You can go ahead and use a lighter pencil marks here. After doing that, for particularly this one, I'm just adding more marks here. I'm not using scale, I'm just going more organically. All these cards I made, I didn't speed up the process just because you can, if I want to make the videos so that you can do it with me, and these are the kind of last minute cards. You can choose any card or you can make all of them card as your supplies are out, and it will be the fun. So you can see that we have one heart with the stripes. Now I'm just using my eraser here and I will erase all the lines. Now what is the point of making the lines if you erasing them? So still it will give me a little bit of impression. Maybe it's not on the video, but in the real life, if I tilt it, it gives me a little bit of impression where I can use those line as the reference. This is my watercolor palette. I already activated it. So this one is Newton watercolor series. These if we use, I don't know, but you can use to add more shimmer in your card, or you can use these also. So anyway, whatever you have, just grab that. If you don't have anything in the golden and shimmer, just grab your golden Sharpie pen, that will also do. So then it's time to choose the brush. I'm choosing here a small round brush. It's a 4. You can choose 2, you can choose 6. Just remember that the bigger the brush, the bigger will be the strokes. If you know how to control it, then you can make it small also. It's totally depend on you. So these are the brushes we have today. Let's choose the number 2 brush. And now I'm just taking very diluted water. So I already have some colors left over from the project, and this one is I add this pink color as well as this pink color in it, and this is kind of a little bit of red I should add. This is very watery. I want really watery consistency. I'm gonna just twist here so you guys can see, and then after adding those, I'm just making the hearts. So now I will show you what I mean by hearts. So let's take one paper, one rough paper. Okay, this is our paper, one rough paper. So I will put these strokes like this. If I put the strokes like that, you get the V shape, and if I just round it that little bit, you will get the heart shape. Okay, I will show you again. If I do it reverse, you can do it reverse. It's totally depend how you want to put your brush together, and then you will get more, because this side is round. I will do it more like this and this, and then you can add more if you want to bigger the heart. So that is the main idea. So I think I'll test my brushes first. I think I'll choose this. Let's see. So this is number 4 brush, and if I use like this and this, you will get the bigger one. If you don't push your brush too much, you will get the smaller one. If you put your brush fully on the paper, you will get this kind of. So it's totally depend how much pressure you are putting the brush. I will show you one more time. If I push, just zoom it a little bit. So if I'm putting the brush like this much, I'm getting the full length of my brush. But if I'm putting like this and closer to this, I will get this small kind of heart shape there, which is kind of giving me the. So you can practice on the paper before, and then you can start which color you want. Always put a rough paper with this. It should not be watercolor. That will also good. Now you can turn this upside down to create that kind of effect. So here I'm taking the first line. Now here one you can do is you can put just try to make it even, but it's not even. Still it's okay because it's a handmade card, right? And then I'm not putting the full pressure on the brush. I'm just putting little bit, right? And then I'll zoom out a little bit so that okay. And now we want to create a heart. So now it's time to do on this side. Again, load the brush. Try to touch it. If not, then you can get a little bit. Now here I am getting a little bit of the shapes, but the shapes are not very much like a heart, but little bit like different kind of leaves. And then still I am putting, so every time the pressure is different, that will look different, and you can see that it's not even in a straight line, although I put the line. So that is the beauty of the doing these things, that it should look more handmade. And after this, I think I'll choose the, I want to choose the yellow color, but I think I'll go like a rainbow fashion. So I will choose the orange color. So I just choose the orange color here. You will not get much, you don't need a much color for this. Now every time you put the drop there, you will get a different shape. This kind of a teardrop on the angular position, right? And then without, I think I need one more. And then without touching that red, you can just add these. Try to touch the leaf so that you will kind of creating those kind of whimsical kind of heart shape, I can say, because those are not the perfect hearts. Now if you want, you can draw a line and do the same thing. I didn't prefer to draw the line, then it is more looking like more symmetric way it will go. So do it like this. And then those pencil marks will give you guide that where to stop, and you just stop there, so that you are creating this colorful small heart shapes around it. You can just, so now I'll go with the yellow, and I didn't speed up the process, but I think in this you will get an idea that how I'm doing. So now I think I'll speed up the process, and then I'll jump into the yellow color. So after drying this, I just put it on the craft cardstock, and then I thought rather than putting love or something else, I can put you make me smile, and that will give me a really nice different sentiment, and it's kind of a universal card. You can use it for any time, and it's pretty simple but very nice. And inside also we can put something. So I already put those golden marks around the card front with the help of the Sharpie pen, or you can use any acrylic pen, Posca pen, or any pen will do. I don't know how I just miss those process while I didn't record it. And now I put this same stamp on the back side of the envelope. These are pre-made envelopes, but if you want to see how you can create your own envelope, you can watch the first two videos, and first video especially I do that. And now I thought that let's add something else to this envelope to make more prettier, because card is very simple, so we want to add something more inside. So I took the same angular brush and then this is a dagger brush by Preston. You can get all the details on my blog, where I post the videos as well as the full supplies, as well as the photos of the cards and the envelopes, where you can see in more detail. So here I'm just creating the same kind of vine or leafy kind of structure with the pen, with the brush, and I'm using the same color palette as you can see. And on the brown also it is looking so good. You can create this type of card also, and direct front of the card you can create these two leaves and same, and then you can add flowers, and that's good to go. Here rather than adding flowers, I'm creating a simple heart shape with a bright red color. because I love that way, and I thought this completes the full card and the matching envelope all together. I hope you like these series. I make 5 cards in this series, so make sure to watch all of them. And until the next crafty project, have a crafty life. Bye bye and take care.